Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Eldoret. Welcome to this episode of the Kenyan Roadtrip. My name is Dennis Nyahuru. The time right now is 8 a.m. on the dot. Today I'm traveling from Eldoret to Nyahururu. The distance from Eldoret to Nyahururu is give or take 230 to 235 kilometers depending on the route you're taking. There are two options to go from Eldoret to Nyahururu. The first is from Eldoret through Eldoret to Nakuru and then onwards to Nyahururu. The second is through the A104 from Eldoret through Burnt Forest to Molo and then onwards to Nakuru and finally to Nyahururu. I've settled on the latter. And the reason for that is I'm thinking if I go through the A104 to Nakuru through Burnt Forest, I'll be able to move a bit faster and save on fuel, because fuel is the biggest concern on the Kenyan road trip. Come with me. Let's head to Nyahururu. Let's head to the town of the famous Thompson Falls. Get on the A104, start heading to Nakuru. All right. The time right now is 14 minutes past 8. The distance from here to Nakuru is about 160 kilometers. The only time I've traveled between Eldoret to Nakuru through this route is using public transport. There was a time when I was staying in Eldoret, I had to go attend an interview in Nairobi and I used this route using public means, of course. But this is going to be the very first time I'm driving on it, me and my beloved yacht. It is going to be fantastic. So let us go, let us go. In every market, there is a madman. high altitude areas of the Kenyan road trip, and that of course will come with very cold weather, very cold weather. So I'm thinking the first order of business when we get to Nyahururu is to purchase a scarf and some gloves. Let me see if there's a trailer coming. I don't know if we'll be able to make it. I think so. Let us go. We made it. Always be sure to do very good calculations when you are overtaking. Alright, so as I was saying, the first order of business when we get to Nyahururu is to buy a scarf for my neck, as well as some gloves for my fingers. Really suffered from cold fingers during my stay at Nyahuru. So far so good. We've done 27 kilometers already, and we are averaging 18.4 kilometers to the liter, which is fantastic. I'm hoping that Nakuru exists at a lower altitude than Eldoret, and if that is the case, we will of course be descending, and that will play very well for fuel consumption numbers.
At first I didn't think about it. At first I thought whatever, yeah. At first I thought I'd work around it. I'd work around it. But you turned out to be so different. Yeah, you turned out to be nothing like them. I changed my mind and got behind it. I got behind it. I'd let you take my breath away. Pick me up like you're my aeroplane, aeroplane. You and me, you know, will never fade. Come on, baby, we've got rules to break, rules to break.
My first observation about this Eldoret Nakuru road is that it has very many trailers, and trucks. Even right now I'm driving behind a truck. Seems there's a lot of industry, trade and commerce going on between Nairobi and Eldoret. If anything compromises our fuel consumption on this road, it will be the trucks. But so far so good. I'm liking it. The road is okay. Because of all the trucks that apply this road, the surface of the road has pockmarks and pits in some places. When I say pits, don't picture a pit latrine. Just small holes and uneven surfaces is what I mean. But so far so good, we are doing well. The biggest concern in this road is overtaking maneuvers. You have to do very many overtakes on this road. That would be the concern because of the slow moving trucks. We've made it to burnt forest, guys. Burnt forests. I'm thinking this should be it. I stand to be corrected though. There's a Mercedes guy behind me who feels I'm slowing him down. Mercedes! Anyway, I was very curious to know why a town would be named Burnt Forest. I did a bit of Googling. Apparently, this area was called Tarakwa. I think it's still called Tarakwa in some circles. But then, in the 1930s, there was a massive fire that happened. Yes, this is a burnt forest. I see a KMTC burnt forest campus. So in the 1930s, there was a massive fire that burnt a cedar forest around this area. And since then it has been called burnt forest. The original name is of course Tarakwa. So that is burnt forest, guys. And Ayot is chewing the miles. Ayot is chewing the miles.
More moments later.
I'm being stopped by policemen here. I wonder what they want. But let us stop.
A few moments later.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Dennis Ochieng.
Dennis Uhuru.
Dennis Uhuru.
Yes.
Umepitisha speed hiyo.
Yes.
Mera na speed ya 70.
70?
Instead of 50.
Kuna mahali hapa nyuma the speed limit was 50, lakini mimi nilikuwa 70.
Yeah.
Na wamenionyesha na mimi nimekubali makosa yangu na nikaomba msamaha na wakanisamea. So I'm very grateful.
So be very careful on the road.
Yes.
Yeah. Ukiangalia road signs,
Yes.
make sure that una comply with the road signs. Sawa.
That is
Unforgiven.
Thank you so much.
Be very careful.
I will be.
Yeah.
I will be.
We
Tuko na
care about your life.
Thank you. Tuko na maafisa mzuri sana hapa burnt forest. So mimi nashukuru, mkuwe na siku mwema. Thank you so much.
Safe journey.
Asante. Hai.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all. But why didn't you call?
But look at this landscape. This is one beautiful road. Driving through a forest. What is the name of this place? This is Mosoriot. Ah, it is beautiful. And the oxygen, I'm telling you, eh? Come on, man. Why is he not going to the left? He also wants to overtake. The Kenyan road trip.
Something in the air,
Right.
always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel
This is Timboroa. I decided to take a stop for a bit to stretch my legs a little bit, but also I've been hearing some funny noises on a yacht. I've been inspecting it, looking at the wheels. The funny noises seem to be coming from somewhere close to the wheel, but I can't seem to see anything strange in that place. Oh yes! I'm not concerned. The yacht I know will get me to my destination. Yeah, but you know, once in a while when you're doing long trips like this, sometimes you hear funny noises. You have to look at them. But Ayot and I have been to so many places. This is not where we will stop. We will finish and go back to Nairobi.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many
those policemen at burnt forest has reinforced in my mind is something I've believed for a very long time, a position I maintain, and one which I advise content creators, or rather budding content creators, every other time, is that if you make content on YouTube, right, do not worry about the number of views that you get. Of course, views are important because this is a job like any other, and views is how you get the money. But don't worry about the number of views. You never can tell who is watching. If you love what you do, if you love making these videos, you know, just keep believing in your process. Just keep making your videos. You never can tell who is watching. They don't even have to comment. There are people that just watch and just keep quiet, but they keep up with your content, and you never can tell who they are. You know, it could be anyone. It could be anyone. It could be an officer at burnt forest who is enjoying the content, and they let you off one time on the road. It could be Patrick in South Sea, and he calls you and buys you a very nice road runner, and every so often he calls you and encourages you, puts the wind under your wings, sets you on the right path, you know. It could be Esther in the United States, you know, and comes through for you with a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 to help you make content on the Kenyan Roadtrip. It could be Magnificent Outdoors who are watching, and they say, we like what you do, we have a package for you, and they give you camping gear and make it so that every so often you can go out and camp in a very nice way. You know, it could be Georgiadis Majimbo, one of the best lawyers in the city, and he comes through and represents you in court. It could be anyone. You never can tell who your story is speaking to. Content creation is not easy, but it is worthwhile. Keep doing what you do, man. But Ayot is still pulling along very nicely. Ayot, I love you, my darling. You know, a car comes from the soil, you know, and because of that, I believe it is infused with the spirit of the soil and the spirit of the engineers and designers who made it, and the spirit of the previous owners that had it. And this is why it is very important that you do not do certain weird things in your car, you know, because it is infused with the spirit of so many people. I think it is also important that once in a while you tell your car that you love it, because I believe in some way it listens and it hears you. And not only should you tell it you love it, you should treat it in a way that shows you love it, you know. You take it to the car wash, you know. If there are certain parts that are very worn out, you replace them, and then the car understands and realizes that you love it, and it responds in kind, you know. For that reason, Ayot, I love you very much. Even if you hear me talking about a VW Golf TSI, don't worry about that. Even if you see me with a member of the female specimen, don't worry about that. The engine in a car is made of steel, aluminium alloy, cast iron. All these things come from the earth's crust. And vehicles like Ayot also have very many plastic components, and plastic comes from crude oil and natural gas, which is also from the earth. So the entire vehicle comes from the soil, you know. And once in a while you touch it like this, you blow kisses at it, mwah, mwah, Ayot, you know, you treat it well.
When I saw you, I would lose control. Made me feel like there was no tomorrow. Should've told you that you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago. Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too.
Black spot ahead.
I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Would you know my name? Would you know it? And did you feel the same? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? It's too late now, 'cause I'm growing old. But I need you to deal with my sorrow. Just a memory, just a broken frame. And I know that I have no one else to blame.
It's a good thing I decided not to overtake at that point. Let's go, Ayot. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too.
We've made it to Mau Summit. So from Mau Summit to Nakuru is another 53 kilometers. Most of it is downhill. Woo. That section has very many pits and potholes. From Eldoret we've done 110 kilometers so far, averaging 18 kilometers to the liter, which I feel is a very good fuel consumption and helps to reinforce the decision I made to follow the A104. We've done very good numbers. So from here to Nakuru is about 50 kilometers, give or take, and we are making good time. The time right now is 10:23. So let us descend down from Mau Summit to Nakuru. I'm sure by the time we get to Nakuru, the consumption numbers could have gone to around 19 kilometers to the liter, or even 20, because from Mau Summit to Nakuru is a descent. This part of the descent to Nakuru is really tasking for a car's brakes. It is a steep descent. If your car doesn't have very good brakes at this point, then you are in trouble. Because I'm not even stepping on the accelerator, but the Ayot is just going. Ayot is just going, and you need to brake every so often because we have all manner of rumble strips and bumps on this place. And this is one of those places where I really hate being in front of a truck or trailer. Oh my goodness, because of this steep descent, if a truck is not well maintained, its brakes will go AWOL. Its brakes will go AWOL. If there's one thing going for this place is the fact that they've erected these stone barriers in the middle of the road, so that at least if there is a mess on this side, it remains on this side, it doesn't go on the other side. That's a good job. This is what I was talking about. You find slow moving traffic like this, you have to stop. You never want to see slow moving traffic here. In front of me is a trailer, beside me is a trailer, behind me is is a trailer. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is 30 minutes past 11 and we've made it to Nakuru. You will not believe the numbers Ayot is doing in terms of the fuel consumption. 19.6 kilometers to the liter. 19.6. So from Eldoret we've done 155 kilometers so far, averaging 19.7 now. We are leaving Nakuru. Next stop, Nyahururu. The time right now is 1 p.m. on the dot. And I'm very curious to see the numbers in terms of fuel consumption when we get to Nyahururu. So Nyahururu sits at an elevation of 2,300 meters. I can already feel it in the way Ayot is driving. We're going up an incline. That of course will reflect in the fuel consumption. Right now I'm on the Nyahururu Nakuru road. My first observations about the road is that the traffic density has reduced as compared to the A104. That of course is to be expected. The other thing is this road is very bumpy. It is tarmacked, but it has very many uneven surfaces. Right now we are driving on tarmac, but there are very many uneven surfaces. Ayot is jumping all over the place. So, oops. Oh my goodness. But I see a very big flower plantation. I'm thinking that is a... I don't know what kind of plantation that is. It could be flowers, it could be something else. The landscape also is changing. The landscape is changing and becoming very beautiful. We are driving towards the mountains, We are driving towards Murima. I'm telling you. Everybody already knows. Everybody knows that the ladies from the mountain are very beautiful. Some of them may be lacking in certain necessary implements, especially when they are walking away. But overall, some of the most beautiful ladies in the country. But I'm also learning that where they come from Look at that. It's so beautiful, eh? Look at all those curves and valleys and hills. I'm telling you.
We can pretend that we're just friends, yeah. But who are we kidding? We can pretend that we feel nothing. But if you're game, I am willing to jump. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving. Can I feel it the way I do? Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, can't get enough. I wanna make it with you. This time I'm gonna be true. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm.
This is now Subukia town.
We can pretend that we have changed, yeah. But who are we kidding? Kidding. We can pretend that we feel nothing and keep it hidden now. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving. Can I feel it the way I do? 'Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, can't get enough. I wanna make it with you. This time I'm gonna be true. Only you move me to the rhythm. 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 Only you move me to the rhythm.
Guys, so I'm here at Subukia viewpoint. But look at these views. Just look at those views. I don't know if you guys can spot the tarmac down somewhere there. My goodness, it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Let's keep going. From this place to Nyahururu is about 14 kilometers. So we are almost there. We are almost there. Like Subukia University. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, I've made it to Nyahururu town, and my first order of business is to purchase a scarf. Looks like I've come to the right place. Bari ya leo bro. Mimi ndio nimefika huku kwenu bana. Nimeambiwa ni baridi sana usiku. Mtu lazima kuwe na scarf na gloves. Niko fiti bwana. With regards to other warm clothing like jackets, I think I'll just layer up. But right now though, the weather is not that bad. It's not cold, but I know that can change in an instant. The time right now is 12 minutes past 3. What I want to do is head to Thompson Falls. I hope it's not very far from the CBD, so that we can see what this falls is all about. This is Nyahururu town for you. Not much going on. From Eldoret we've done 221 kilometers, averaging 17.9 kilometers to the liter. So right now though, let's head to Thompson Falls, Nyahururu. According to Google Maps, that's only 1.6 kilometers from this place. So let's head over there, see what this place is all about. I've only ever seen Thompson Falls, Nyahururu in pictures and in YouTube videos. Today is my time and turn to take it in real life. Let's head over there. Let's park right over here.
We all know there will be a last time for everything and everyone. We might be living in our last days. There might be 27 years to come. Running across the border, following the water, make the most of every notion. Soaring like a kite, higher than a mile. Baby, I can see the ocean run. Baby, run, run like the river runs. You will become one with the ocean, one day we're gonna meet again. Until then, run like the river runs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to Thompson Falls in Nyahururu. I much rather prefer the original name, which is Nyahururu Falls. And that name means the place of cascading waters. Those of you that are from Murima can correct me if that translation is not correct. But Nyahururu Falls is a beautiful 74-meter waterfall in Nyahururu town. Later on, a certain gentleman in 1883 came and renamed it after his father. But that doesn't take away from the fact that it has always been here. And hopefully, it will always be. These are the falls right here. Right? And over here is a beautiful facility called Panari Hotel. 3-star or 4-star facility. That is not where we are going to spend the night today. I know you guys were waiting for me to say that is where we are going to chill supper today. No, that's not the case. But we're not going very far. Let me move a bit from the crowd to show you another facility on this other side. This right here is Thompson Falls Lodge. This is where we are going to spend the night today. So I called them last night and asked them if they allow people to camp in their facility, and they said yes. They told me to camp at Thompson Falls Lodge. It's priced at 1,200 per person per night, and I think that is very fair. That is very fair, and that is where I'm going to spend the night today. Look at this valley. This is River Wasungiro as it cuts through the hills of Nyahururu, going all the way that way. And that is just beautiful, eh?
I might already spend my last dime. I might become a billionaire. This life is happening in real time. But I will follow you anywhere. Running across the border, following the water, make the most of every notion. Soaring like a kite, higher than a mite. Baby, I can see the ocean. Baby, run, run like the river runs. You will become one with the ocean. One day, we're gonna meet again. Until then,
I have decided that this drive from Eldoret to Nyahururu is going to be one standalone video. I still have a bit of my mursik left, and that will be a good accompaniment for my supper today. Yeah, so that's what's up. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to Nyeri. So I'm going to be staying in Nyahururu for only one day. That is, of course, to reduce my costs. So tomorrow I'll be heading to Nyeri. In Nyeri, I have a very nice lady who has offered me an Airbnb for 3 days. From Eldoret, we've done 223 kilometers, averaging 17.6 kilometers to the liter, which I feel is very good. Right, so let's bring this video to a close. Thank you so much for traveling with me. If you watched this video from the beginning to the end, I appreciate you very much. I'm looking at my analytics and it says about 57% of you guys who are watching and not subscribed to the channel. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And subscribing to the channel really helps YouTube recommend the channel to more viewers. If you like the video, give it a big like. Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comment section. And then, as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video.